Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. The dude, Gerald, led the National League in wins a year ago, pacing the senior circuit in a category that gets a lot of attention but doesn't necessarily determine the league's best overall pitcher.
Super impressive. I know the wins are dependent upon the team, and we look at the game a little bit differently and study the metrics a little bit differently from both the offense and pitching sides of the baseball. But you know what? Show me a guy who goes out on the bump and gives his team a chance to win every time, and I'll show you a great teammate. So bottom line is, I'm digging the wins.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on MLB Network. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Stepping in, Ralph Bond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the center fielder, Ralph Bond.
Pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bond is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And another foul ball.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Luis Urias becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. So now to the plate, Sherton Apostle. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, plays it first.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Swinging a soft liner, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, the dude, Gerald, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Miguel Villarreal.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Hey, no outs now, none.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting fifth. The first
In now,
baseman,
Drew Lugbauer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Hey, come on now.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, we got one out here.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
batting fifth,
Into the box now,
the left
Edwin
fielder,
Yan.
Edwin.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Here we go, guys.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, now we got two.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Leading off the inning, Felipe Alfaro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Roger Escobar.
Hey, we got one.
Into the box, Roger Escobar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on.
Guys, come on.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chopped on the ground over to first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
To the plate now, Michael Santos, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, here we go.
Now here's the pitch. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, the dude Gerald.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hopped up. Apostle waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ralph Bond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes ball one.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
No outs yet. No outs.
Line to the right side, but foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in now, Luis Urias. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One down here, fellas.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting.
At the plate, Sherton Apostle. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, 2 outs here. 2 outs.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Villarreal. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, we got no outs.
Fouled off. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. At the plate, Drew Lugbauer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. At the plate, Edwin Yan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Standing in, the dude, Gerald. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Popped up. Apostle is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Felipe Alfaro.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it, throws in time, and that's out number one.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now at the plate, Roger Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Roger.
Here comes the first pitch.
Escobar.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Luis Robert will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 88, Luis Robert.
Here we go, boys.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Houston is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Giants nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ralph Bond.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to send him packing again.
Outside, that's a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Now batting, the shortstop.
In now, Luis Urias.
Urias.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Sherton Apostle. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, get him yourself right here, kid.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Giants are down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in once again, number 78. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Houston at 2nd. Amaya at 1st. 1 gone.
Hey, let it rip. 1 time.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Yan will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Miguel Villarreal.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And a check swing here, appealed down to 3rd, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Drew Lugbauer. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Settling in now, Edwin Yan. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Giants down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Felipe Alfaro.
Felipe Alfaro.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Roger Escobar.
Now batting, second baseman, Roger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike three. So now he's one out away from perfection.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Jack Rich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Jack Rich.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1. Last strike here for the Giants. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.